I have no words. These are brand new tires. It's such a shame to watch brand new tires destroyed, being taken off within a 2-day drive, and then here you go, round 2.
Even the shop owner was like, oh my gosh, like they all felt the same way for us.
They're all like, no, they're such great tires.
Yes, and they were just rubbed off on one side.
Goodyear Endurance.
Oh, so off to the next adventure.
900 miles later and $500.
How many miles are we going tomorrow?
900 miles later and another $500.
Driving is like a spiritual cleanse where every mile is a new beginning and every bend holds a new end. Eyes on the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast to chase my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day. Neon lights in the fast lane life, riding high, reaching for the sky. I had it all.
We're just gonna leave that there for a second. Tell you what, this is your morning workout, definitely.
And you haven't had breakfast yet.
I need a burrito, breakfast style.
I called around where we're at in Ohio.
I'm gonna come down here. It's easier for her. All right, that's one.
Spent my time playing the game where every single day was a losing battle and every drink was a dead end. Eyes on the goal, don't lose control. I'm living fast, I've lost my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day.
So before we leave, we have to save a caterpillar that's attached to the window on the truck. All the girls are like, stop!
Well, they're going to be beautiful butterflies, and we don't want to fling them off in there on the interstate.
Beautiful butterflies in the middle of the road, leaving the park.
Well, it is 5 a.m.
At 5 a.m. But you guys can see right here, a little bit more tread, but right here is completely shaved already, and it's shaving unequally here as well.
Yeah.
So there's something happening.
And that's the good tire. The other side is worse.
Yeah, this is the better of the two tires. This is 2.5, almost 3 days old.
Jeez.
3 days old, and
That's what happened.
there it is.
Great.
Nothing better on Memorial Day than being part of the parade. We are in Main Street. I don't know which city this is.
Newport,
Newport,
Maine.
And went to the gas station as soon as we got finished. Took a right instead of a left, and we are now part of the parade.
And what did I say, honey? Before you take a left or a right, let's just look at the map just to make sure. Oh, no, this is the way I have to go. And now, we're downtown historic Newport. And now we're going to find our way out. So
I probably should have double checked that map.
maybe.
Because we just added another hour and a half to the trip.
Probably.
But you know what? Amazing turn of events. You never know. Take them as they come, because when do you ever get to be part of a parade?
And we get to wave. What are you doing?
Thank you for all the joy and pain. Picture show, second balcony.
Everyone's actually waving at us, and we're just waving back. We're like, we're so not part of the parade, but hi.
We totally
We
are.
love you guys too.
And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever.
and then you run into a bridge that doesn't say it's big enough for two-way traffic.
Yeah.
So that kind of was like, uh-oh, we're
Yeah,
going to
that
stop
was-
right there.
I was like, yeah, I don't know if we can make it by a car.
We're always worried about low branches and bridges. We didn't realize that the width of the bridge also matters.
Yes. And where do we have to go now?
New Hampshire?
Vermont first. Uh-oh. Okay. 14.4. No. Nope. We can't make it.
You're 13.7.
Oh. You're gonna give me a heart attack.
Yeah, so stress is a little bit high right now.
And
Hey.
how did we end up going this way?
Pam forgot that we're 13.7, so when she saw 14.4, she's like, what?
No, wait. Slow down here. Okay, this is so stressful.
Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, back roads is a lot of fun.
Yes, it feels just like Connecticut all over again.
It makes me want to rent like an Airstream and just chill as I'm going down the road. Not like,
Oh my gosh.
what are we getting? There's a bridge.
Did we hit the
it's
tree?
It's too narrow. It's too high. It's too low.
I really just almost lost it.
I absolutely, you know, the best part about the trip is that we get to drive through most of the main streets in these all
Beautiful
different
little
towns all
yeah.
around. It's fantastic, especially during Memorial Day because they're all decorated. They're all showing the flags and the people are out, and it's a beautiful day.
Yes.
It really is.
And
we couldn't ask for better.
We saw a mayor or speak to the people by their church. I mean, it was just
It's
so
fantastic.
Cool. Yeah.
So it's definitely a side road venture. We're not on the interstate. Interstates are easy. You just get on and, you know, pay attention. You know, make sure you got your horns and everything ready to go. But off-road, side roads, a little tricky.
Yes. This is so crazy. We just love living on the edge, I guess.
Well, see, most RVers, they don't have to worry about, you know, 13-foot bridges, and it's only this bad boy.
Just for a second there, I don't know what happened. I was like 14.4. Wait a minute.
You got your numbers mixed up.
Yes, I did. But that's okay. Rather be careful.
Know your height.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, put a sticker somewhere on your window, put it on your rear view, you know, on your side rear views, put it on somewhere. Just just remind yourself how big you actually are. Because you only need to be off by 1 inch.
Yes.
And then you'll know.
And then you'll know. Then you'll minus a air conditioning unit.
Oh, more than that.
Yeah.
More than that.
Oh my god. We just got here in New York, and we got to the RV park, and we're like, is this snow on the ground? I thought it was hot today. And we realized it's actually pollen, so this is the closest we're going to get to a white Christmas. It even forms into a ball, and I'm allergic to it. Yay! I better not touch my face now. So time to hook up the water and wash my hands. But yeah, no fun. I've never seen this. It looks like cotton. Like when you put it, I've never seen anything like it. Look at this. This is all pollen. You learn something new every day?
Can't forget the trash.
Not
Again.
again.
So before we leave, we have to save a caterpillar that's attached to the window on the truck. All the girls are like, stop!
Well, they're gonna be beautiful butterflies, and we don't want to fling them off in there on the interstate.
Beautiful butterflies in the middle of the road, leaving the park
Well, it is 5 a.m.
at 5 a.m. Butterfly saved? Check. Now we can hit the road.
So we just got back on the road. We had a 11-hour trip from Maine to New York State yesterday, and we were exhausted by the time we got there. Just had a quick dinner, went to bed, got up at 4 to go another, how many? 7 hours today to Ohio.
All day yesterday, we kept saying it's not a big deal. Tomorrow is a short drive, and we were looking forward to it until this morning when we put the address in, and we're like, is there something wrong with the app here? Is there something wrong with my phone? It says 7 hours. Now, anyone that travels with kids knows 7 hours is like 14.
Yeah.
There's no way you're going to make 7 hours.
No.
So
It's gonna be a long day, yeah. So I don't know why we planned it this way. Usually we are pretty good at just doing like 4 to 5 hours, but I think it's because we had we had planned our trip to Mackinac Island in January, and we had just put a date. You know how it is, like, well, we don't know when we want to be there. Let's just put a date. So it was June 5th, right? And then we realized, well, we got to make it there first, and the United States is frozen, like especially in the Northeast before May or after May, all the way up till June. So I don't know. We just miscalculated.
So when you make your dates and you go through your route planning and you get your anchor points and you space them out, make sure to space them way out.
Yeah.
Don't put 2 weeks between your anchor points and then find out that you're rushing to get from one place to the next, because that old lesson when we say you make your anchor points and you fill in the rest.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes filling in the rest doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So there is no anything in between.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden now your days are like chaos.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's exactly what happened to us. We pushed our anchor points.
Yeah.
We put a 2 week span in between them. We said that's plenty of time. Well, it turned out to not be plenty of time. So now we got back-to-back drive days.
I think I just got distracted or something. I don't know. But yeah, we're definitely going to be better. After doing these grueling few days, we're definitely going back to the 4-hour rule. I don't think we can do more than 4 hours.
The old golden rule.
4 hours and then we stay a week.
We are RVers.
Yes.
We are not truck drivers.
Yes.
We cannot do this.
Oh my gosh.
They are like, Dad, we're done.
Yeah.
So we actually made we actually made a pact with them. We said, okay, we will find a pilot travel center, because I have to. I'm 3/4 of the tank. Anyway, we'll find a pilot travel center with a Subway.
Yeah. Sophia loves Subway.
See, she's perking up already.
Yeah.
She's like, did you say Subway?
Let's do this. Let's go.
On the road.
Yes. Well, I guess I didn't do my pre-flight check.
You didn't?
Nope. I left the glass sliding door unlocked before we left, but nothing broke, luckily.
Woohoo!
But those bumps, I'm surprised.
And she's gone. Dog walking time?
Yeah. see if they have to go number 2. I just figure this travel stop actually has a grassy area right there, and so we don't know what the next one will be like. I think we're gonna just let him go.
Watch your step. You may not be the first. One of the things we're talking about right now is how do you eat your Spam sandwich? Because that's what you talk about in upstate New York. How do you eat your Spam sandwich? I am on the lightly toasted bread with a couple of slices of Spam, maybe some lettuce and tomato, mayonnaise and mustard, just a smidge.
Do you fry your Spam?
Well, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. If you're on the road and it's not fried, you just cut it right out of the can. But then when I turn to Pam, Pam's like, she's like not having any of it. And I'm like, well, how do you eat your Spam sandwich?
I don't think I've ever had one.
To Spam and cheese, a toast.
So we can take 2 slices of Spam as your bread.
There we go. And we'll just put tomato and mustard in the middle.
And it's just gonna be a mess of a good time.
Well, we're gonna have to make something because you bought like 10 tomatoes. I don't know what you were thinking that day.
Vine ripe tomatoes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we're gonna have to make lots of BLTs and Spam sandwiches.
Spam BLTs.
Spam teas.
So let us know how you eat your Spam sandwich. The great thing about this RV park is it has a gas station right out front. That never happens. Usually the gas is a hike down the road, and it's right here on the coast. I'll say the beach, but it's the Great Lakes, so it's right here on the coast. It's got all the amenities, but here it's called Indian Creek, but I think it was bought out by Sun Resorts. So I think that's like the 4th park we've been to that used to be called something, and now it's called Sun Resort such and such. So we just give up. We're like, put the address in and we show up. But yeah, no, it looks fun. It's packed. It's getting busy quick. I guess summer, Great Lakes, that's just the recipe for success. So we're excited. We're gonna get these reservations locked in and head on in.
It's a traffic jam. I don't think we've ever seen that many people at a gate before, huh? Why did they get through? I wonder if we can go through.
They're regulars.
Oh, maybe.
We're newbies.
Yeah, this is totally new to us. Oh, I think they have like a keypad we have to be let through, but those people are coming out. But yeah, super easy. Pull through. Basically, we're going straight, taking a right at a fork, and then pull right through. Full hookup.
Easy.
Easy pleasy lemon squeezy.
Good enough for me.
And then we have to leave this in the thing. Oops. There we go.
How convenient is having a gas station?
Well, I know. This is so... It's like a full-on grocery store in there. We don't have to go anywhere.
This is amazing.
Yeah, they have milk, they have everything. I didn't look if they have any vegetables, but...
You don't need vegetables at the beach. I never thought we'd be having this breaker bar back in our hands, taking brand new tires off after 2 days. But here we are. So yeah, our troubleshooting did work. It got us to Ohio. We thought it would actually get us kind of further, maybe Minnesota or, you know, Michigan. But we got about 2 days and 900 miles out of these brand new tires. So we definitely have an issue. Maybe it's alignment. We don't know yet. So we're going to take these off. We've already called to get new tires. We're going to pick those up today, take these off, swap them out to brand new tires after our road trip across the north, and then put them back on and try to move forward. So step number 1 is to break the torque again.
It's a morning workout.
Yep.
At least you know you tighten them pretty good.
And you know what's best? Like I said, having a ratcheting breaker bar is invaluable. We're just gonna leave that there for a second. Tell you what, this is your morning workout, definitely.
And you haven't had breakfast yet.
I need a burrito, breakfast style. So when we pulled this into the spot, we put it where it needs to be on the correct side. The problem was we're going down a hill. So when we looked at the rig, it was completely tilting. And I'm like, we are not taking the tires off a tilting rig. No. So we had to pull it over to the flattest part of the spot, make sure it's completely level, support with boards. Now that it's level, we can actually begin to take the tires off, make sure it's right, because we do not want this thing pitching, yawing, and rolling without any shoes on. So.
I just can't believe we're changing tires again.
2 days. We got 2 days out of those tires. 900 miles in 2 days, and now we have another 700 miles to go before we can get to Camping World. So
the reason why we decided to change the tires again, well, obviously because they're worn out again and we can't go any further. I called around where we're at in Ohio.
I'm gonna come down here. It's easier for her.
And we were calling around to see if somebody might be able to look at our axle here, so we don't have to make it all the way to up to Michigan, or where was it? Yeah, Michigan.
Ishpeming.
Yeah, to that Camping World.
Such a great name.
The soonest appointment they had here was in September, so we weren't really planning on staying here till September.
No, and that's the thing. We have now that we know that our issue gave us 900 miles before they went bald. The next place we're going to is 700 miles. So the first things first, safety. We don't want to limp the rig.
Yeah.
Just get new tires and be done with it. Don't even worry about it. Have a fresh start. Our biggest worry right now is trying to find any place to take this rig, and the answer is no. We have tried everywhere, and the answer is no.
Yeah.
We called probably a dozen places, and every time we talk to them, they're like, "Yeah, we can't help you. The soonest we can get you in is 3 to 4 months from now."
Yeah.
So We feel your pain when it comes to any kind of emergencies.
I mean, to us, it feels more of an emergency. I mean, for our wallet, definitely, because we have to change tires every 700 or 800 miles.
Technically, we're changing them 3 times. Once when we found it, once in the middle, and once when we get where we're going. So that's 3 times.
That's $1,500 for just 2 tires each time. You know, not each time $1,500, but all together. But yeah, so it's getting expensive.
Yeah, so we're gonna go and finish taking these tires off and get them over and get them swapped out.
Yep.
All right. Look, I'm in my office.
Yay. So while Lee is taking the tires off, the girls are having fun on the jumping pad, which is right in front of our rig, so it's so convenient.
So I have my foolproof right and left. Nice. With all the lug nuts and tire pressure monitor system and everything, and just keep it with it.
Yep.
So now that this is off, you guys can see this little wrench. If you have a TSD tire pressure monitor system, this wrench is everything. But you guys can see right here, a little bit more tread, but right here is completely shaved already, and it's shaving unequally here as well. Yep. So there's something happening with the alignment.
And that's the good tire. The other side is worse.
Yeah, this is the better of the 2 tires. This is 2.5, almost 3 days old.
Jeez.
3 days old, and
that's what happened.
There it is. So we're changing them out and hit the road again, heading over to Elkhart, Indiana. And do not be fooled, Elkhart, Indiana does not mean anything. There's no one coming to our rescue. We couldn't, of the half a dozen people we called, most of them couldn't even help us diagnose it. To schedule an appointment would be 6 months out. So we found a place, and we're sticking to the place in Michigan. We just have to get there.
Yeah.
So that's the closest, easiest place we can get this rig pulled into to do any kind of checks. That's one.
One out fast. Oh yeah, this one is a lot worse. Ouchie. Yikes.
Yep, past the wear bars.
Yep.
All on this side. All right, so we're here at Smolik Tire in Ohio, right outside of Cleveland. And Ronnie, big shout out. Thank you for your help. Got the tires swapped out. I have no words. These are brand new tires. It's such a shame to watch brand new tires destroyed, being taken off within a 2-day drive, and then here you go, round 2.
Even the shop owner was like, oh my gosh, like they all felt the same way for us.
They're like, no, they're such great tires.
Yes, and they were just rubbed off on one side.
Goodyear Endurance.
Oh, so off to the next adventure.
900 miles later and $500.
How many miles are we going tomorrow?
900 miles later and another $500.
Not quite, but yeah. So we're just gonna continue our journey, and I'll keep you posted with our updates. But so far, we still have 2 weeks for our appointment.
2 weeks the appointment. We're heading from here to Indiana. We're going to RV Hall of Fame. We're gonna go check out the Jayco manufacturer tour. We're gonna have a hoot and holler. We're gonna have a great time. And then from Elkhart, Indiana, we're going straight north to Mackinac, and then from Mackinac we're going over to
Ishpeming.
Ishpeming. Man, I love that place.
Yes.
We're gonna find out what's wrong with the rig,
and hopefully it's something they can fix right away.
and hopefully we're not waiting too long to get the parts in good old Ishpeming, Michigan. So we're excited.
Yes.
This is excitement.
Yes.
We have a plan. We're going to stick to it, and it's only going to cost us another set of tires.
Plus whatever's wrong with the axle.
Oh yeah, plus whatever's
You
wrong with the
forgot
axle. I forgot about that.
Yes.
Yeah, good times, guys. We totally just passed an apple pie place. Fresh baked apple pies.
We're hoping they're open.
We were headed to Walmart, but now we are not.
Yes.
We made a
we
U-turn.
turned around. It's called the Apple Barn. And Sophia's favorite pie is apple pie. So they're going to check it out. I have to stay in the car because Emily is sleeping.
Robinson's Apple Barn.
Yes.
It's
We're
happening.
going.
Did you get enough?
Yep. I'm so happy.
All right, let's go.
So did you find something gluten-free for me?
I think so.
We found way too much.
Okay, here.
All right.
Here's this bag. And
Oh
then
my
this apple pie.
goodness.
I can't.
This is heavy.
I can't wait to see the look on Pam's face for the things we just got.
All right. So, chocolate and walnut goat milk. fudge.
Chocolate and walnut goat milk fudge.
Wow.
That
I've
happened.
never had that before. Double dip peanuts and chocolate.
They call them moose poop.
Moose
Colorado.
poop.
In Colorado, it's called moose poop.
And ooh, dilly beans.
Boom. We did it.
What is a dilly bean?
What is a dilly bean? Dilly beans.
So they're dill beans, like dill pickles, but beans.
Sure. These are mine.
What is this?
Freeze-dried Skittles. Frittles.
Frittles.
They call these frittles. These are freeze-dried Skittles. Freeze-dried Skittles. And the guy around here that's doing it, he's having so much business making frittles, he had to buy 2 more machines just to keep up
They
with
just
this
invented
place.
it here?
No, this is freeze drying process has been around for a hot minute.
Not freeze drying. Invented freeze drying Skittles.
Well, I have no. If anyone has had frittles in your trip across America and dilly beans, put it in the comments below and let us. You're our new favorite people.
That's hilarious. See, I'm expecting this is a farm fresh. They sell tomato plants and flowers. I think they come out with like fresh strawberries and apples.
We did.
And all you bought is candy.
They had the biggest cucumbers and tomatoes and everything in there, and it was fantastic.
Chocolate Bavarian cream fry pie.
That would be mine.
I think you went in for candy.
We're still here, so you can go in and grab a tomato.
I'm good. I got tomatoes. I'm just saying.
This place is epic. So if you're in the area, apple fritters, sweet corn,
That's hilarious.
this is fantastic.
Oh
Hit it
my
up.
goodness. It's gluten free.
It's gluten free. Freeze-dried Skittles.
Frittles are gluten free.
You want to try it?
Yay.
All right, we're gonna hit the road.
Eyes on the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast.